Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Kagam. Today I want to share with you a very exciting bait list that came through. This is of a Birkin 30 in a really nice color, and it is from the US. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. The first items that are from this list are 2 scarf rings and a blanket, also some embellished orans, a pocket square for men, 2 scarves, 2 Soleil mugs, and 1 tray, 1 pair of shoes, and 1 cashmere scarf, and a belt, 2 twillies, 1 non-coat bag, and a leather fashion jewelry bracelet. And so basically that was like pretty much it. And then this is basically about just maybe, I think it's like just over 1-to-1 in terms of like the ratio, in terms of loyalty. But there is also a fine jewelry piece that my viewer had ordered, but the item hadn't come through. And as most of you know, when it pertains to Big H, like in terms of like loyalty and stuff, it only counts once it's like in your hand. Like even if you've ordered it, if you have ordered it but it hasn't arrived, like it doesn't count yet. So we're not going to count the jewelry item because she had ordered it and it hasn't arrived yet. She started her Big H Odyssey in summer, and then she got the offer this winter, so it's a few months. Let's say, I'll just quickly count the months. Yeah, so it's about 6 months, give or take. And she told me that her boutique is in the US and it's very competitive, but it's not like particularly stocked. And also she did reject 2 previous offers. She rejected like a non-quota offer previously because it didn't have the hardware that she wanted. She also rejected a really desirable bag, a bag that I liked. I think it's really nice, but wasn't like one that she wanted as well. So yeah, this is a very nice bait list. Like I said, in a competitive location in the US, Birkin 30 in a nice color. So let's just kind of talk about a few things like from this list, which I think is super important. First of all, this is a great example of lifestyle. There are lots of lifestyle bits and bobs on here, like the mugs, trays. She buys like the scarf rings and scarves, and also a blanket as well. I still feel like the blankets and the pillows, like that section of homewares. I feel like, you know, we do talk about jewelry and watches a lot on this channel, but I do feel like that section of homewares still counts a lot. So the pillows and the blankets, it still counts, absolutely. Twillies, the Kelly belt as well, and she also gets like a really nice pricey scarf, shoes, a non-quota bag as well, and then these really like pricey embellished orans as well. So this was a very sleek list, and like I said, just over 1-to-1, and she waited about, like I said, about 6 months for the offer. But if you look at the things that she was buying, she's also buying in multiple quantities. So she's buying 2 mugs, she buys like 2 twillies, she buys 2 scarves, she buys like 2 scarf rings as well. So I think that this is a great example of also buying a bunch of things as well, because I think that also shows lifestyle. Like human beings don't just need 1 of something, sometimes you might need 2 of something. So I think this is really great, and this is a good example of playing the game in terms of lifestyle, picking out those lifestyle things. So in general, she bought from homewares, silks, cashmere. She also has a cashmere piece here, as I said, and also really it is more deeply in homewares. So I think this is a great list. I'm very happy for her. She did very well. This is a very good list, and yeah, very happy for her. You know, six months that's a good chunk of time. But don't forget that while that's a good chunk of time and she got the offer quickly, because it is a fast offer, it's not even, I mean, it's like maybe just under 6 months. She got a very fast offer, but don't forget the most important thing from this list, which is she ordered a very pricey piece of fine jewelry that she hasn't received yet. So I think that also has helped in getting her offer quite quickly as well, because she has been showing that loyalty, buying those like lifestyle homeware bits and bobs and buying the silks and things like that. But she did order a fine jewelry piece as well, which hasn't arrived yet. So while it technically doesn't count on her bait list, it's definitely something that I think helped push her offer forward, because she got the offer very quickly. I remember when she got the offer, I was like, wow, that was fast. This is a very fast offer. So I'd love to know what you think about this one. And what do you think about these bait videos? Do you like them, and what are your thoughts on them? I'd love to know what you think. So yeah, please make sure that you tell me and you like this video. Another thing which I think is really important about this, and we've chatted about this in lots of my other videos, for those of you who shop locally, the power of ordering like really pricey bits and pieces that while they don't technically count right now for the list, they're going to count later, and it shows like, oh, this person has ordered this really expensive piece, okay, fine, let's, you know, approve the bag offer for her now. So I think it's, yeah, I think it's just a great win. I think also, like, if you are open to the Birkin 30, I think the Birkin 30 is a great place to essentially just go and look for really great offers. Still, like, around 6 months for a Birkin offer is actually like quite fast, in my opinion, particularly in the US, in a very competitive location, and her location is very, very, very competitive. I'd love to know what you think about this one. I was looking at this list thinking, I need to go get homewares. I need to get a blanket. I need to get pillows. I need to get mugs. Okay, those are the things that I need to get. I'd love to know what you think about this one. Make sure you're fully subscribed, and also go join the email newsletter. I would love to see you guys there. What do you guys think of these bait videos? Do you want to see more of them? And yeah, I would love to know what your thoughts are on everything. At the end of the day, honey, Big H is about loyalty. Okay, she showed loyalty just over 1-to-1. And she got a fantastic Birkin offer. Very happy for her. Great offer. And that is what it's about at the end of the day. She showed loyalty, but she was also in a very competitive location. But at the same time, she also wasn't afraid to say no if things didn't work out for her. So she was offered 2 other bags that she just wasn't interested in. She said, hey, you know, I'm not interested in those offers. So I think also being able to say no is also really good, but also being able to look at the things that you should be getting to build your profile. She also got something for her husband on that bait list as well, and we know how much the ponytail honey loves the stallions. Okay, we know how the ponytail loves male clients. Okay, so I think that also played in her favor as well. I would love to know what you guys think about this list. Thank you so much to my viewer who shared it with me. I know it's not easy to share, but I think we all learned so much about the loyalty game. I was on social media just browsing, like reading people's like Big H stories, like on TikTok, and watching TikToks and reading people's comments, and it was really funny. Someone was like, oh, you know, it's really, someone was like, you know, it's all about the relationship. It's just a relationship thing. It doesn't matter like what items, you know, you pick up. I go on their TikTok profile, and literally in the person's house, they have Big H furniture, Big H like pillows, and Big H like the blankets as well. And I'm like, oh, but it doesn't matter like what people pick up, right? But you got furniture in your crib. Girl, be quiet, okay? Not here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next video.